Now, 2020, a year to remember. We continue our look back at the year that was when it came to happenings here in our own backyard. Once again, the news did not disappoint. Here's CBS 4's Hank Tester with some of our local stories that stood out from the rest.
2020 is probably the year you'd want to forget. Locally, the COVID-19 pandemic seemingly wove its way into almost every story that came our way. But we had a Super Bowl, yet a sign of things to come, that 2020 would be way different. A January earthquake centered in the Caribbean felt here in Miami. It was bizarre. But 2020 quickly got worse. March, the story of the year hit. And it was not a hurricane or an earthquake, it was COVID-19.
We have decided to postpone our Ultra Music Festival and not approve the special events permit for Calle Ocho.
The pandemic rolled through South Florida, hitting nursing homes. Deaths began to mount. City, county, and state governments scrambled. Hospitals filled. Concerned citizens wearing masks. The city of Miami issues a stay-at-home order. School kids in Broward and Dade wrestled with learning from home as schools shut down. Businesses sent workers home. Working from home became the new normal. Restaurants, bars, movie theaters shut down. Restaurants survived by adapting to takeout orders. Beaches closed off and on as COVID struck at the very heart of the South Florida economy, tourism.
Beach is what attracts, our business, and that's what we need. We need the beach to be open.
And that was the great debate, the public health safety versus keeping the tourism economy viable. The cruise ship industry tanked, shut down. Thousands out of work, coupled with concerns about flying. Airlines flew almost empty. Flights to and from Europe and South America suspended. Hotel occupancy rates, well, they hit all-time lows.
What it reflects is that the hotel industry in Miami-Dade County is in a cataclysmic state.
Canceled Ultra, Calle Ocho, Coconut Grove Art Show, Miami Boat Show, Wine and Food Festival. Huge revenue generators gone. Panic buying of food and especially cleaning supplies, paper towels, toilet paper. Gun shops did a brisk business. Fear of social unrest weighed heavily.
Everybody's running very, very low on ammunition right now.
In the midst of the pandemic, elections, Republicans went hard after Democratic candidates, hanging their hat on fears of socialism and communism. That resonated with Cuban and Venezuelan voters. The end result? Miami-Dade voters sent 2 Democratic members of Congress to the sidelines. Former Miami-Dade Mayor Carlos Jimenez, Maria Elvira Salazar, Republicans now represent South Florida. Broward County Sheriff Gregory Toney, appointed to replace Sheriff Scott Israel in the wake of the Parkland tragedy, faced a challenge from Scott Israel. Toney was revealed to have killed a man while a teenager. Well, no matter. The former sheriff held on to his office. Then, a first for Miami-Dade County. Commissioner Daniela Levine Cava became the county's mayor, first woman ever.
I am honored to stand before you as the first female mayor of Miami-Dade County.
And speaking of women, a major milestone, the first woman to ever head a Major League Baseball franchise. Kim Ng named Marlins general manager. Another glass ceiling broken, Miami-Dade College trustees selected Madeline Pumagara as the first female president. In the midst of a nationwide pandemic, George Floyd killed in a confrontation with Minneapolis police officers. Protests across the country. South Florida not exempt. May 30th, downtown Miami, peaceful protests morphed into an ugly scene outside the City of Miami Police Department. Police cars torched, later spilling over into the Bayside Marketplace. Fort Lauderdale, a standoff between police and demonstrators, tear gas, windows broken. 2020 was the year of the sewage break. Fort Lauderdale, a regular occurrence, aging sewer lines the culprit, a $1.4 billion investment needed to make permanent repairs.
I mean, it's bad for a number of reasons. For one, it's just unsanitary.
Whoa!
As the holidays for all faiths began and the new year approaches with a vaccine on the horizon, hope that there was a much better world for all of us in 2021. Like many other folks, still here working from home since March 17th, a year like no other, 2020. I'm Hank Tester, CBS 4 News.